The anointing in this place, it has exalted many. Only that some don't have time to testify, to speak of their background. If someone can speak of their background and we know, so that our hearts can be enlightened. Some of us wouldn't even get pressure attacks, but people just don't speak. God has really brought us from afar to become what we are today. When you tell us, and praise God. I thank God who took me through the time of delivery. Pastor used to pray for me when I was pregnant, and I really didn't understand it well, but it was not easy. But as a pastor, he can't tell you, because you can end up being fearful. I failed to get labor pains. I failed to get them. Now when I failed to get the labor pains, I got tired of the VEs. Praise God. Even being a doctor, when you've never given birth, you can't really tell when you've never given birth. Praise God. But I went through everything. But God overcomes everything. I gave birth to the child very well. I never went under C-section. I thank you so much, Pastor Lubwama and Pastor Chibombo, because if only I could pull them. Our husbands at times don't understand it. But God is powerful. My God was there. Pastor Lubwama and Pastor Chibombo as well. Because every time I would raise them, and they led me through that time. I went on Wednesday and spent the night there, and I'd failed to get labor pains. But in the morning, there were 2 doctors that came. There were 3 and others were juniors. There was a senior who looked like a consultant. So they were going around examining patients. Now this is a vision that I'm telling you. When they were making their rounds, they reached where I was, praise God. I don't know what had happened to my bones, but the doctor did something. It felt like he was breaking something inside my uterus. So I knew that it was God that descended and helped me, but it was not easy. I thank God because He helped me through. To give birth. Around 9 p.m. I gave birth to that child. But there were no labor pains. Praise God. But God overcame everything. May God bless you.
Amina.
Najja wano natandika osabira wano nga ndi mu senior 3 naye nga ekindeeta si kusaba nga tata waffe ayomba nnyo ekiro ng'atamidde ayomba kati ng'okujja ku church at least olwo olunaku bamponyeeko kati nga nezitandika ng'okujja ku church wabeerangawo abantu abayitawo ewo ewaffe nga tujja nabo. Naye mu byonna tata yali mukambwe nga tayagala namutambuleko, naye teyatugaanako kujja ku church. nga Kora ne waayombye n'agamba mumpeze muzize mujje ku church kuba kyayika muva mu Kora naye era oluddako nga tatugaana kujja ku church nenjija nga ngamba musumba ku Lwokusatu nga musumba mugamba taata atugaana okusaba tuyambe otusabireko tujjengako pasita n'atusabira nze nali omwana taata njagamba nga tanjagala naye nga yanzaala nga buli kimwe waka nze nsembayo funa naye najjanga ne ngamba musumba n'angamba guma kasita ofuna Mukama nanyamba nensoma nimala.
God helped me. I went through school.
Kati nentandika ng'ekyennyumba. Nawe nzija no mu counseling njogera ebintu bibiri.
I would always come for counseling for 2
things. Pastor nga yantuuma na wante.
Mwana oyo ayagala nnyo ente.
She loves cattle a lot.
Neewuunya ng'omwana omuto.
And I wonder, such a young
ku kigambo nte. Onzijukiza ente.
You have reminded me of the cows.
Nakubuuza n'olumu nti lwaki oyagala nnyo ente.
I once asked you why you overlove cows.
Pastor era nakugamba nti nzaagala
I love them because
kyenkuze mmanyi kyetukola ewaka.
That is something that I've grown up doing at home.
Olunaku lumu yaŋŋamba nsabire ku nte ng'erwadde.
One day she told me to pray for a cow that was sick.
Kugamba n'engano kati ente efuuse bantu.
And I wondered, has the cow now become a person?
Sooka otubuulire fashion y'ente.
Kati pastor nangamba naye ente eyo lwaki temugitunda.
Pastor asked me why we were not selling off the cow.
Pastor ente eyo wetudde amata agatusomesa.
And I told him that's where we get the milk
that educates us.
Now when we sell it, we shall not go back to school.
Nagamba mugitunde mujja
And he told me that we should sell it off, we will get money.
Nengamba taata ekirowoozo n'akigula.
I went back and told my father and he bought the idea.
N'afunamu endala nga naye ekamwa.
He sold it and got another one which could be milked.
Tezaddamu kulwala.
They never fell sick again.
Kati nensigala nga ku kyennyumba.
So now I stuck on the issue of the house.
Nenyimba ennyumba nentuuka nenkivaako.
And I even left it at some point.
Naye lwali lunaku lumu.
But it was one day.
Nga ntandise okugenda mawulire ku bya bbulooka.
When I'd started going to the newspapers.
Abamu tebakimanyi. Bameka balina TV.
How many of you have TVs?
Bameka abali batambuzizaako akalimi ne kagenda ku Spark.
How many of you have ever tuned to Spark?
Mulaba omwana akuba bbulooka nga muwala.
Do you see that girl who lays bricks when she's a girl? This is the girl.
Yono.
She's the one.
Lwakuba wali abaddugadde.
Only that when she's shown on TV, she's always dirty. But now she's glowing.
Mugitegedde bulungi?
You understood that well.
N'ebyo byonna by'owulira ebya Spark okujja mawulire.
Now all those things that you hear about her being in the papers. Rasala.
Ono naye afaananako ng'oli.
She's like the other one.
Yalemerangako nte nyumba.
Want a house, I want a cow.
Naye waliwo ebintu ebimu Katonda engeri gy'akolamu ebintu.
But there's a way God does his things.
Yo nga tetegerekeka.
It's indescribable.
Kubanga oyinza okulaba ekintu nga kize mu bulamu bwo.
Because you can see something coming
you
from
your way. You can imagine abantu ne bayita mu byalo byonna ne bajja e Masooli.
People go through all the villages to Masooli. There are so many girls who are bricklayers.
Kibuga ekisinga okuvaamu bbulooka.
Masooli is the town that offers bricks.
Njagala otegere nti essaala
But I would like you to know that prayer. It can seek for you. It can go after you.
Paka nga evuddemu ebibala.
Until it bears fruit.
Genda maaso.
Kati
okomye kuba TV.
Ebya TV nanti. Kati abantu bangi abalaba kakilipu nga ka Spark.
Saw me on Spark TV.
Ku life story yange.
So they asked me during my life story.
Nengeri lwaki nkuba blogger. Kale
why I'm doing that.
Nga biri so emotion.
Did the milk do that?
Twajjanga waneeno.
We used to come here.
Nze nga school fees zange
my school fees
nze nsembayo ate nga bato bange.
I would be the last of my siblings. Yet my young siblings.
Because nze nali mu senior 4 naye nga muto wange ali mu P5.
My young sibling was in P5.
Ng'omulala ali mu P2.
And another was in P2.
Naye nze nga bangoba. Batata asooka bali. Nga nzija wano nga ngamba musumba.
I would always come here and tell Pastor.
Nga nze nsembayo.
Why is it that he pays my school fees last?
By the way, nabona.
I really suffered.
Nga neewandikira n'obukiiti nga nzija waneeno mu counseling.
I would come for counseling. And I tell Pastor I've been chased for school fees. And Pastor would tell me you're going to go through school. I would sit at the veranda. And I write myself in the note. And this guys, it as my father's. So I'll take it to
Please
school.
allow my daughter to study.
Nengenda ku ssomero
So I would go to school and they would accept it and I would go through school.
olw'omusaala z'omusumba
Because of the pastor's
nze
prayers,
nasomanga nga ne taamu ewedde bammanja naye ne mmalako ne third term
I would go through school indebted.
naye nga wadde nga baba bangoba
But despite the fact that I would be chased for school
we
fees,
nagenda ku HSC
when I went for HSC,
awo essaala ng'ekoze
the prayer had
nga
really
tata
worked.
nconsideringa kubanga n'ogenda ku HSC yali saala ya musumba ffe
It
ewaffe
was because of my pastor's prayers that I went for
bonna
HSC.
abasoma bakoma mu senior 4 ekika kyaffe kyonna
Our entire clan, they only go up to Form 4.
bakoma mu senior 4
They only go up to Form
nange
4.
ogenda ku A-level
Also me joining A level.
ndowooza saala za musumba
It was
kubanga
pastor's prayers because
nagamba taata nze sikoma
I
mu
told
senior 4
that I will not
sigenda
end
ku
in Form 4.
busomesa
I'm not going to go to teaching
ekika kyaffe
college.
kyonna basomesa
My entire clan, they're teachers.
neŋŋamba taata nenkimutunuza ne mugamba gwe lwaki oyagala
So I
naffe
told my
tubeere
dad,
abasomesa gwe toyagalako ku professions ndala
Don't you want any other profession apart from
taata
teaching?
nakkiriza okumpeerera
So my father agreed and he paid
naye
school
nga
fees for
baganda be
me.
bagamba oyonoona ssente ebiki byalinga bingi naye
But
nga
people would
taata
say that he's
tabiwulira
wasting money, but he would not hear a
nazija ano
thing.
neŋŋamba musumba taata agambye
I came
bw'ati
here and told Pastor that dad
pasita
has told me so
ngamba
and
gwe
so.
genda osome
He would tell me, go and study.
kati we namalako high school
So after high school,
ne mpulira nga nkooyo ebyo ebyokungobagoba ne
I
mbivaako
was fed up of being chased for school fees, so I quit.
kati twali tukola eyo wansi nga
So we were
bazimba
working down there while they were building.
ne nsanga musumba
So I met Pastor.
musumba ne mugamba njagala kusoma nga
And I
wayiseewo
told him,
omwaka
after a year,
ne mugamba musumba njagala kusoma ku campus
and I told him I want to join
nagamba
campus.
lwaki tosoma
And he asked me why I
ne
don't join.
mugamba ssente
And I told him it was because of money.
musumba nanconnectinga ku mukyalo omu
He connected me to a certain
ng'ali
lady
ku muteesa
who was at Mutesa,
Mutesa kyekiki?
muteesa wa Royal University
Mutesa Royal University.
omukyalo oyo n'afunira half bursary
That lady got me a half bursary,
ne ntandika osoma naye nga siina
So I
kitundu
started
kirala gye
schooling,
ŋŋenda
but I
kijja
didn't have any source of income for the
omukyalo
other
oyo
half.
ye yansasulira ebyali
That lady
bitandika
paid everything for starters.
kati school fees ne ŋŋamba kantandika okukuba bulooka
So I was like, let me start laying bricks
nsobole oweza ekitundu
so that I
ekirala
can get the other half.
naye nali nafunayooko kalimu
But I had gotten a little job
nga tekansasula bulungi ate nga
was
obudde
not well
sibufuna
paying.
obukuba bulooka
and I would not get time to lay bricks.
ne nzija ne ŋŋamba musumba
So I came and told Pastor
nfuneyo omulimu omulala
so that I can get another job.
musumba naŋŋamba gumira wooli
Pastor told me to persist where I was.
kati nze watuuka ekiseera nga
A time came.
bantawaanya
And they were over
ne ŋŋamba
disturbing me.
kankube bulooka zange
I was like, let me lay my bricks.
zannyamba mwaka
helped me.
ogusooka ogwokubiri
For the first and second
naye
year.
ogwokusatu gwali gugaanye
But the third year had really failed.
nga enkuba etonnya
The rain would fall
bulooka nga zoonooneka
and the bricks would get damaged.
naye enteeka za katonda naye
But God's plans
zeewuunyisa
are amazing.
nali nva kuba bulooka
As from laying bricks,
ng'ebya bulijjo ne neekuba
As
ka
usual.
selfie
so I took a selfie
ne nkaweereza nkateeka ku page yange ya Facebook
and I put it on my Facebook page.
kati abantu bwe baakalaba
Now when people saw it,
buli omu nga yeewuunya nga batunuulira previous
everyone was
pictures
marveling, looking at the
nga
previous picture,
bazigeraageranya ne kino
comparing them to the current.
abantu bakasharinga
So people started sharing it.
buli wamu ekifaananyi ne kitambula
So the pic went viral.
kati n'abamawulire bwe baakirabira
That's how even the journalists
kubanga
got
abantu
it.
nga beebuuza photoshop oba
Because they were
byaddala
asking themselves whether it was real or Photoshop.
abamawulire ne batandika okumpereza message ne
The
bajja
journalists
n'ewaka
started messaging me and then they came home.
so kati abaspaaka bwe batyo we baafuna vidiyo
That's how Spark TV got to me.
lyange
That's how they got to
naye
me.
tekyakoma ku Spark TV
It
yokka
didn't end at that.
TV zonna mu Uganda
All the TVs in Uganda.
natuuka ne ku BBC
I also reached BBC.
kugamba kyagenda viral
It really went viral.
omwaka ogwo ogwokusatu
Now in the third year,
we nali mpulirira nga kigaanye
that time when I felt that everything was
ate
hard,
mukama n'akyanguya
God made everything easy for me.
nafuna obuyambi okuva mu bantu besimanyi ng'oba oli awo
I got
omuntu
help from
atadde
people I
sente ku
didn't
ssimu
know.
yo
You just find money deposited on your account.
kati aba Spark baalaga ennyumba gye tusulamu.
Now the Spark TV guys showed the house where we reside.
Kati omuntu omu n'agamba agenda tuzimbira ennyumba.
Someone said they were going to build us a house.
Kati najja wano eno mu counseling.
I came here for counseling.
Nali nva twalayo plan ku Gombolola.
As from taking my plans to the town council.
Ekipapula kyange nga sigenda na kwogera ku bya nnyumba.
I was not even going to talk about anything concerning the house.
Pastor nampita.
Pastor called me and
asked
me what I had in the paper. So I told him it was a plan of a house. Pastor told me he had seen it when I was drawing clothes. But God is going to build you a house. The truth is, I can't tell you that the money came from here or there. The money that constructed our house. I can really dress. And I pass by you. And you think I come from a rich family. But the house from which I'm coming, you can't even believe it. And even when my friends would see it, they would say this is really your village. But it was our home. I would even be scared of taking them there. Even at the village, our house would be mocked. It was called a bus because we come from Chisoro. So they would ridicule us, asking us when we go back to Chisoro. Every time it would rain, the house would become shaky. And when it would stop raining, they would come and ask and say that the bus is still there, it has not shifted. But God has really helped our house. The rain has always fallen and the roofs have gone. But our house would stand. Our bus would be firm. Our bus would remain still. But we built a house. Now every passerby, why doesn't this rich man buy off these ones? Clap for Jesus.
The power of prayer.
We have an honorable house. But all that came from Pastor's prayers. Pastor, thank you so much. Thank you for not getting tired of me, for encouraging me and teaching me how to come to church. Pastor Chibombo, thank you so much. I always call you and you ask me where I am. Thank you so much. We have a house, brethren. Our neighbors were like, we had a house. There's a lady who once told me something when I was leaving home. She was like, you're dressed by the house from which you hail. I wonder where you sleep looks like. But he has changed the situation at home. I give the glory and honor back to God. At times you might not understand. Those that insist on the Lord, the reward they get. You might be there. You've prayed for the first time. The second, listen, Lord. Stick on the Lord. And above all, listen to God's report and that your pastors tell you. Because in my perception is not yours. Yours is reality. But I see the truth. The truth is, you will sleep in an honorable house. But reality, you even don't have the money to do that. But a time comes, you're like, no, let me stick to the Lord's report.
realities.
Let me forsake realities.
Bannange realities bwe muzitambulirako zigenda balemesa.
When you walk through realities, they will hinder you.
In reality oyinza okulaba nga mutuufu olwadde nnyo.
You might see that you're so sick in reality.
Nga ddala tosobola kuwona.
And you can't even be healed.
Naye bw'obanga n'ekirooto tokirina wadde okwolesebwa.
But if you don't have a dream or a vision,
sooka owulire kabona ky'agamba.
first listen to what the priest is saying.
Ekyo ky'agamba.
What she's saying.
Nzikiriza bw'abanga ali connected n'eggulu aba ayogera kya Katonda.
I believe if she's connected to heaven, she's speaking what the Lord says.
Talaba bwe tulaba.
God does not see how we see.
Gw'olaba kiriwo ku ground.
You only see what's there on the ground.
Naye Katonda alaba ky'ojja okuba enkya.
But God sees the future.
Twebaza Mukama olw'omwana oyo.
Mukama yeebazibwe. Praise God.
Nakulirako mu mbeera ng'ebintu si byangu.
I grew up in an environment that was not good.
Ekiseera kyatuuka nga muzeeyi waffe emirimu giweddewo.
A time came and my father lost his job.
Ate maama waffe twakulanga ng'abeera mulwadde ebiseera ebisinga.
And our mother was a sickler.
So ekiseera kyatuuka ne mpuliranga.
A time came and I felt
there is no hope.
Leero
bwe mugenda kusomera enkya ne babagoba.
You go to school today and you bounce the next day.
Kwegamba nze ekyanyambanga. What
happened to me, I was really wise and I would not be chased from school. But a time came and I was tired of that situation. But when I was at school, I was studying from there. And she got saved from the scripture union.
But still the situation
the situation was the same but would still survive. But there's a day I came back home, I would watch TV.
A program ya Pastor Benny and Susan
program
but
with the wife.
700 Club.
It was called 700 Club.
So
I wrote a letter. I was still young.
It was my only hope.
I would watch that TV, it would encourage me.
That day nsalawo okuwandiikira programu eyo.
I decided to write with that program and I told them what we were going through at home.
How our father lost the job. How we are struggling. The truth is nali njagala okusoma naye nga bwe ntunula mu maaso gange sirabayo any hope.
Study, but there was no hope in future.
So ne mpandiikira Pastor Benny.
So I wrote to Pastor Benny.
But kale ekyasinga okummalamu amaanyi.
What discouraged me?
Nti bwe nafuna ebbaluwa teyaddamu kye njagala.
That when I received that letter back, it didn't answer what I wanted. Because I'd written to him asking for sponsorship with my siblings
maybe
and my entire family.
But I remember so well the letter that I received. Pastor yanziramu n'angamba nti I'm unable to, the ministry and I are unable to help you. But the Lord that I serve is going to do amazing things in your life. But I was so young to understand his message. So basically life continued in that same spirit. But senga nategeera ekigambo pastor kye yaŋŋamba.
Had I known the word that pastor had told me,
maybe I would have believed. But I was so young. But instead my heart was just broken. Naye njagala okwebaza Katonda nti okuva ku kigambo ekyo ekyaŋŋambibwa. The truth is nti nze nasoma nga bwe yaŋŋamba nti sigenda kustruggling ebintu bigenda. Nafuna sponsor n'ansasulira ssente. University nemmalako.
I went through university.
Ate wadde nga na struggling nali sina hope nti ngenda kusoma.
Despite the fact that I struggled, I didn't have hope that I would study.
Nasoma degree yasooka.
I had the first degree.
I have a bachelor's degree in education.
I have a bachelor's degree.
I have a postgraduate diploma in urban governance and management.
Amina.
I have a master's degree in economic policy and planning.
Amen.
So I want to thank God that even amidst that struggle, the Lord prevailed. Njagala okwebaza Katonda nti He restored our family. Bw'otuukako ewaffe nze okuva lwe najjira mu buweereza buno. Najja wano nga sikola. Kwegamba ebintu byali bifu. I was married but basically my life was lifeless. But from the time I stepped in this place, my life changed. It's just changed. Nenfuna omulimu.
I got a job.
Nentandika okulabika obulungi nga bwe mundaba.
Started looking good like you see.
Mukama yeebazibwe.
Praise God.
kwegamba ne family yaffe, if you come to my father's place, you really see that there's life in our home. The things that had died have been restored. We had a good house, but you know, even to stand we beginanga bigwa we nyumba yali yafuuka mbi.
That the house had turned into a bad one.
But God has built us a very nice house. If you come to my place, many people even wonder if it is our place, because it has a very beautiful house. It shows the glory of God. So many things have changed. We didn't have the hope that we're going to see. But from the time I came here, all my siblings have studied. We all went and studied. God renewed our hope. So everything is well. I have a good job. I give all the glory and honor back to God.
Jesus is the author of good things. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Don't
lose hope. You might be there and you're praying, but you see nothing shifting. But if God has spoken something into your life, a day will dawn and you see that everything will change. God does not forsake his own. God is trustworthy. Therefore, I want to encourage you. There are times when you pray and you feel like you just threw away your prayers. And you feel like the heavens is not even shaking a little bit. There's even no dream, Lord. It's others that are testifying. But when you go to pastor, what he told you the other time, he repeats it. Then you wonder, is he just encouraging me? I told you we don't perceive things the way you do. Even if I want to perceive the way you do. When I stand in the shoes of that big one, what he told me yesterday is what he tells me. And I also have to be faithful to tell you what the Lord has told me, because he only speaks the truth. I'd like to tell you, everything that the Lord has spoken, he will do them. Learn the mystery of being established and proclaiming that the pastor has said, or that God has said into your life.
Praise the Lord.
Praise.
My name is Julie Subuga.
I want to thank God that I'm here.
And
while I was online, I was hearing the testimonies. And they spoke to my heart. And I thought I should also come and give my testimony. I have known Pastor from 2005. And the time I got to know him is when I had given birth to my twins. One of them got a hernia after 2 weeks of birth. So we had to take him for operation. So imagine you have a baby who is crying for, and then now there is an operation. But my sister-in-law, who knew Pastor, then told me that you need to go and meet my pastor. He will pray for this boy and he will never fall sick. So that's how I got to know Pastor. That time I was working in MTN. I was a sales representative. That is the first job. It is the lowest job in sales when you enter MTN. The lowest paid job. You are like a donkey. You're the one who does everything. So Pastor comes to my home to visit. Because the person who brought him at my home. He entered my home and then he tells me, you're going to be promoted. You all know how Pastor talks. This is the first time he's meeting me. And he tells me you're going to be promoted.
Now me, I'm a saved person of Watoto Church.
Kati nze nali nga nsabira mu Watoto.
We don't know these things of where pastors tell you.
Ng'ebintu ebyo tetubimanyi, musumba wayimirira n'agamba ekigambo.
And then it's my first time to see him.
Ate nga gwe gwali omulundi gwange ogusoosa omulaba.
So even when he came, I was praying.
Ne bwe yajja nali nsaba.
God, cover my home with the blood of Jesus.
Mbika omusaayi gwange n'ennyumba yange n'omusaayi gwa Yesu kubanga
But I know he prayed for my sister and she went to the UK.
Naye manyi yasabira sister wange n'agenda UK.
So for that reason,
kulw'ensonga eyo
let that prayer work for me, but I don't know him.
leka essaala eyo enkolere naye simanyi.
So when he tells me I'll be promoted, I
so
actually didn't believe it.
ngenda kuzzibwa saamukkiriza.
And I didn't hide it. I told him
era saakikweka namugamba
that pastor, I cannot be promoted
nti musumba tebasobola kunkuza
because I'm new in MTN.
kubanga ndi mupya mu MTN.
I have only been there for 7 months.
mbaddeyo okumala emyezi 7.
Then I gave birth.
era n'enzaala.
The policy is when you're new,
etteeka liri nti bw'oba oli mupya
and you give birth before 9 months,
n'ozaala nga tonnaba kuweza myezi 9 mu kitongole
you don't get paid
ekyo.
your salary when you go on maternity leave.
tosasulwa ng'ogenze mu maternity leave.
All those things.
ebyo byonna.
So pastor told me, even those
musumba
ones don't work.
nti nebyo bina bina
They are
tebigenda
going to pay you your salary
bagenda
also.
kusasula omusaala gwo.
So my first test of my pastor now
okugezesebwa kwange okwasooka eri omusumba
is that at the end of the month they paid me my
nti
salary.
ku nkomerero y'omwezi ogwo bansasula omusaala.
So now I knew that his word is true.
ne manya nti ekigambo kye kituufu kijja tuukirira.
And then fast forward, I go back to work after maternity leave.
so nenzirayo okukola nga maternity leave ewedde.
Now I have twins.
kati nga nyina abalongo.
They have breastfed. I am thin. I'm like a stick.
baali banyonse nga nze nanzigweddewo.
I have to run around and sell.
nalina okuddukadduka ntunde kuba nali kitunzi. Zai Plaza.
That
nga
area,
ntundira mu bifo ebyo bya Zai Plaza.
You know, it was tough.
kyali kizibu nnyo.
But I get in there, and after 1 month,
naye oluvannyuma lw'omwezi gumu
they created a position which was not there.
waaliwo ekifo kye baatondawo ekitaaliwo.
And they made me a supervisor.
era ne banfuula supervisor.
I'm the one who looked for the pastor.
nze nanoonya omusumba.
Now I called him. I said, Pastor, where is your church? I want to come and visit.
ne mubuuza ekkanisa ye eriwa njagala
He said,
kujja
hey,
kuŋŋaana.
why do you want to come and visit?
n'ambuuza lwaki oyagala kujja
I said, I
okyale.
just want to come and visit and give you my
ne
testimony.
mugamba njagala nzije nkyale era njulire.
So he directed me and I came.
n'andagirira era ne nzija.
I told him I've been promoted.
ne mugamba nkuzibbwa.
And he said, that's not the promotion I talked about.
n'aŋŋamba si kwokwo okuzibwa kwe naggamba.
The real promotion is coming.
okuzibwa kwe naggambako kujja.
This is now like 1 year and maybe 2 months in the company.
luno lwali luvannyuma lwa mwaka gumu n'emyezi 2 mu
And I've already
kampani
been made a supervisor.
nga banfudde dda supervisor.
2 months later,
myezi 2 nga
they
giyiseewo
made me a manager.
ne banfuula manager.
I told him, Pastor, the real promotion
ne
came.
mugamba musumba ku ly'okuzibwa kwe waŋŋamba kwazze.
Then he said, okay, I'll come and pray for you now.
n'aŋŋamba
at
kale
work.
nja kujja nkusabire ku
So I
mulimu
was
gwo.
happy. I knew that promotion has
so
come.
nasanyuka nti nali nkuzibbwa.
We had one car at home.
twalina emmotoka emu ewaka.
I remember that car. My husband loved that car very much.
omwami wange yali ayagala nnyo emmotoka eyo.
It's a grey car. It's called Chikumi. Corolla Chikumi. The old type, not the
Corolla
new type.
10 gye yali avuga mu
He
biseera
loved
ebyo.
that car.
ng'agyagala
He
nnyo.
would wash it himself.
ng'agyeyoleza.
Nobody would drive it except me, his Nalong, of course.
tewali yali ng'agivuga okugyako nze n'alongo we.
So, you know, we had that car, and then the other car
twalina
we had
emmotoka eyo
was the
n'endala gye twalina.
MTN pickup that I used to drive.
ye yali emmotoka ya MTN pickup gye
But
navuganga.
Pastor kept coming to pray for me.
naye musumba yasigala ng'ajja nsabira.
When he would be in town, sometimes he would pass by MTN
buli we
and just
yabeeranga
come
mu
and
kibuga
say
ng'ajja
hello.
n'ayitawo ku MTN
And he
n'ambuuzaako.
would give me a word.
era n'ampa
You're
ekigambo.
going to find favor with your bosses.
ogenda kufuna okuganja mu maaso
Then one day he
g'ababosi bo.
told me, I see that you're going up.
lumu n'aŋŋamba ndaba ng'olinnya amadaala.
And then I got promoted again
era n'enzamu ne nkuzibwa.
to a head of department.
ne nfuuka head of department.
When I called him to come and pray for my office,
bwe namukubira ajja asabire ofiisi yange.
he told me, actually, I see 2 more positions above this one.
n'aŋŋamba ndabayo ebifo 2 waggulu by'ogenda otuukako.
And then I was thinking, but Pastor, even at head of department, me, I'm happy I have reached.
ne ŋŋamba naye pasita wano ne mwendi nze nsanyuse mpulira nga
Said, no,
mmazeeku.
that is not where you're supposed to be.
n'aŋŋamba neddawo si wooteekeddwa okubeera.
Until this year again, when I was promoted to a general
paka mu mwaka
manager,
guno we bampromotinga ne nfuuka general manager.
he has prayed for us.
atusabidde.
Just meeting this man of God in our lives
okusisinkana omusajja ono alina Katonda mu
has
bulamu
moved us
bwaffe.
from that one car that Chikumi
kitusengudde okuva mu eyo emmotoka emu
And the
10
Lord has blessed us with cars.
era Mukama atuwadde omukisa n'emmotoka.
One day I gave you a testimony here
Olunaku olumu najulira wano
that I always loved the Mercedes-Benz ML.
nti nayagalanga nnyo Mercedes Benz
When
ML.
I would drive near those cars, I would even drive next and I say, I take you, I
Buli we
take you.
navuganga ne mpita kwezi emmotoka nga nzitoola.
And one day Pastor preached and said, you're not supposed to take other people's things.
Lumu pasita n'abulya n'agamba nti tosaanidde kutwala bintu by'abantu
You're
balala.
supposed to pray for the Lord to give you yours like
Olina
that.
okusaba Katonda n'akuwa ebibyo.
So I changed my prayer and I used to pray like
Ne
I was
nkyusa
advised.
essaala yange ne ntandika okusaba nga bwe yali agambye.
In 2016,
Mu 2016
yes, my husband bought me the ML.
omwami wange n'angulya ML.
He just shocked me and said, this is your Christmas present.
Yajja n'aŋŋamba nti nno ke kano akalabako aka Christmas.
I drive that car, even I fear it up to now.
Nvuga emmotoka eyo naye njitya kutuusa na kati.
I'm driving it, everyone says, why do you drive the car like you fear it?
Buli omu ambuuza lwaki ovuga emmotoka nga
But it
kitya.
overwhelms me because I
Naye
cannot believe
kyampitirirako kubanga nali sikikiriza
that I have such a car in my life.
nti nyina emmotoka ey'ekika ekyo
I
mu
have
bulamu
never
bwange.
seen anything like that in my family.
Sirabangako kintu kifaanana bwe kityo mu famire yange.
When I was promoted recently,
Bwe nakuzibwa juzi
they
wano
put me in the papers,
banteeka mu mawulire.
executive watch. Those things I see when they are putting people that I have, they are old.
Ebyo ebintu bye ndaba nga bateeka abantu
They
mu
are
mawulire naye
people
nga
who, if you see
bakulu.
their CVs, they have been heads of
Bw'olaba
departments
empapula
of companies
zaabwe
for life.
nga babadde bakulu mu bifo bingi.
And there I was also.
Naye nange mwenti we nali.
I told you people,
Ne ngamba ne
the
bagamba
only time I saw anyone in my family appearing in papers,
nti olunaku
or
lwokakana
in
naliwo
my clan
omuntu
appearing in papers,
ow'ekika kyange ng'ali mu mawulire.
they had stolen money in their workplaces and
Baali
were being
babbye
arrested.
ssente,
They had done funny things.
baali bakoze ebintu ebitali
They were
birungi
going to prison.
oba nga bagenda
It was
kusibibwa.
embezzlement cases.
Byalinga
But
bikolobero.
the Lord has lifted us up.
Naye Katonda
And He has
atuyimusizza.
raised me to a level which I cannot even for one day say that it is my
Anyimusizza
own
okutuusa
now.
ku ddaala lye ŋŋamba nti si nze.
I have no skill that can put me where I am.
Sirina bumanyirivu
I have
bunteekawo
no
wendi.
experience that can give me what I have.
Sirina bumanyirivu bunteeka mu
It is
mpeesa kino
all
kye
the
nnina.
prayers from this place.
Naye essaala eziva mu kifo kino.
The word of the Lord that has come through Pastor.
Ekigambo kya Katonda ekizze nga kiyitira mu
The word
musumba.
of the Lord that He has spoken over my life.
Ekigambo kyayogedde eri obulamu bwange.
And the things that I have seen happen in my life.
N'ebintu bye ndabye nga bibeerawo mu bulamu
I
bwange.
give God all the praise and all the
Era
honor.
Katonda muwe ekitiibwa
Thank
n'attendo
you so
lyonna.
much, Pastor, for loving us,
Weebale nnyo pasita
for
olw'okutwagala,
praying for us,
n'olw'otusabira,
for understanding our weakness,
n'olw'okutegeera
and
obunafu bwaffe,
always insisting that this is for you.
n'olw'okutulemerako nti
May
kino
the Lord
kikyo.
bless you so much.
Amen.
Katonda akuwe nnyo
But-
omukisa. Naye
tamazeeyo obujulizi bwe.
she has not completed her testimony. She's in a rush.
Ddamu gaziyo obujulizi bwo.
First expound on that.
Ono agamba Mercedes Benz.
She's talking about the ML.
Naye kye ndowooza
But what I'm thinking,
ebika by'emmotoka by'oyinza okwadmiringa okuvugako byonna biri mu luggyaalo.
the types of cars that you would admire to drive are all in her compound.
Okuva ku 10 gy'ayogerako.
From the Chikumi she's talking about.
Sooka oyimuka otubuulire.
First arise and tell
Otubuulire
us.
ne Mukama by'akoze.
And tell us what the Lord has
Katonda
done.
amuzimbidde amaka.
God has built you a
Ne
house.
baminisita bali mu gavumenti ge batalina.
Even the ministers in government don't have such homes.
Sooka oyogere.
First
Praise
tell
the
us.
Lord.
Amin.
Kama yebazibwe.
Okay, from that nice car that we have so much passion about,
Okujjako emmotoka eyo gye twagala ennyo.
the next car that we got was a Prado,
Emmotoka eddako gye twafuna yali Prado.
which I come with sometimes to the
Era olumu
church.
ngivuga nga nzija wano ku kkanisa.
Then we have a Harrier
Era tulina
Lexus.
Harrier Lexus.
Yes, I don't know how they call that Harrier, but me, I know it.
Simanyi bwe bayita Harrier eyo
Pastor,
naye.
you know it. Kaundo, yes, it is that type.
Yes, Kawundo.
And then the ML.
Ne tuba ne ML.
Then we have the Land Rover.
Tulina Land Rover.
That is the most recent car in our home.
Yeyo gye twakasembayo okufuna maka
And my
gaffe.
beautiful RAV4, please.
Ezo ziri mmeka? Sooka olinde.
We've lost count.
Benz, RAV4,
Harrier,
Harrier,
Prado,
Prado,
Land Rover,
Land Rover
and my lorry.
ne Kalooli. Motoka 6.
6 cars.
Nabagamba
I told you
nti wano waliwo ekisa ky'amamotoka.
there's a grace of buying cars here.
Ng'oba okyali awo
If you're still there,
katonda alina eddala lyalaba wadde tebannakulaguliranga no
There's another step that God is seeing, despite the fact that you have not been prophesied to like she was.
kati katubulireyo ebirala.
Let her tell us some more.
About the home,
Kati
the
bwe
house
ntuuka ku
that the
maka,
Lord has built for us.
amaka katonda gatuzimbidde.
Just to take you a little bit back, in 2011,
Okubazaayoko emabega mu 2011
we did some business with some friends of ours,
tulina business gye twakola n'emikwano gyaffe
and we made some money.
ne tukolayo kasente.
But then we put that money back into the business,
Kati esente ezo ne tuzeyongera mu
and
business
we lost a lot of money.
ne tufiirwa esente
But I
nnyingi.
remember I came to Pastor when that
Nenzijukira.
money was going,
Najja wa musumba ng'esente ezo nziraba
and
zigenda.
I told him about that problem.
Ne mugamba ekizibu ekyaliwo.
Pastor was so kind that he
Musumba
actually
yankwatibwa nnyo ekisa.
offered to even pray for those people.
N'asalawo n'asabira n'abantu abo.
And he prayed for them for a very long time.
N'abasabira okumala ebbanga ddene.
But something happened and they decided to get out of the country.
Naye waliwo ekyabaawo ne basalawo okuva mu
And we
Uganda.
lost our money.
Era ne tufiirwa ssente zaffe.
But Pastor had told me when he
Naye
met me
musumba yali yaŋŋamba bwe yansinkana
that one day we will build our home in a place that is hilly and there are stones and
nti olunaku lumu tulizimba ennyumba ku lusozi nga waliwo n'amayinja.
so when this business failed,
Kati bizinesi eno bwe yalemererwa,
Pastor never stopped prophesying that word of the
musumba
home.
teyalekeraawo okundagulira kigambo ekyo.
I don't know where the money came from.
Simanyi na ssente gye zaava.
When I try to think about it, I actually don't know where
Bwe
it came
ngezaako
from.
okukirowoozaako simanyi na ssente
But
gye
someone
zaava.
came and told us about that land.
Naye omuntu yajja n'atubuulira
We went
ettaka eryo.
and bought the land.
Ne tugenda ne tugula ettaka eryo.
And then I came and told Pastor about the land.
Ne nzija ne ŋŋamba musumba ebikwata ku ttaka eryo.
When we were driving to that place,
Bwe twali tuvuga nga twolekera ekifo ekyo,
Pastor told me, I know this place.
musumba n'aŋŋamba ekifo kino nkimanyi.
Then I'm like, okay, Pastor has friends. I think he knows this
Ne
place.
ŋŋamba musumba alina emikwano mingi ndowooza era kino
Then he
ekifo
says,
akimanyi.
Julie, the Lord is going to build for you in a hilly place with stones and all
N'aŋŋamba nti
that.
Julie
Rocks
Mukama
and
agenda
all.
kuzimbira mu kifo nga
This
kya
place is
kasozi
the
nga
place
kiriko
that
amanyi.
I saw one time.
Kye kino ekifo kye nalaba lumu.
So that is what he had seen in a vision like almost
Kyekyo
10
kye yali alabye
years
mu
back,
kwolesebwa ng'omwaka gumu emabega.
5 years back.
Myaka 5 emabega.
So we then prayed about that place
Ne tusabira ekifo ekyo,
and we brought our house plan to him.
ne tuleeta pulaani y'ennyumba yaffe eri
And the
musumba.
Lord has built for us a storied house.
Katonda atuzimbidde kalina.
When I'm passing there and I look at the tiles on that house, I
Bwe
cannot
mpitawo ne ndaba
believe.
tile eziri ku ezo ennyumba sikikkiriza na kikkiriza.
It is a very high profile place.
Ekifo kya kitiibwa
Even me,
nnyo.
when I drive my beautiful RAV4,
Bwe mba nga nvuga emmotoka yange
people
RAV4,
be wondering whether I am the one bringing the material,
abantu
I am the
beewuunya oba nze
supervisor,
ndeeta
or we are the owner of the
material
place.
oba nze nnyini kifo ekyo.
But the Lord has blessed us.
Naye Mukama atuwadde omukisa.
Glory to
Glory be
God.
to God.
Kubira ddala Yesu mu ngalo ez'amaanyi.
Clap for Jesus.
Katonda asobola okuwa omukisa
God can bless you,
ate ne gubeerera.
and that blessing can be everlasting.
Ekirala kye njagala obbagamba,
What I would like to tell you also,
bannange buli gw'olaba wano
every person you're seeing here,
mafuta ge gatufudde kye tuli.
it's the anointing that has made us who we are today.
Abantu abamu bagenda ne bajja
Some people come,
n'alaba omuntu ng'avuga emmotoka
they see someone driving,
n'agamba maama bano balina abagagga.
and they think they are actually rich.
Bannange twali baavu.
We were poor, we were once
Bwe
poor.
ŋŋamba nti amafuta ge gatufuula ge
If I say that it's the
gatucraftinga.
anointing that has crafted
Bwe
us,
jangu nga bw'oli
you come as you are
otule ku bigere
and sit at the feet.
ojja kulaba Katonda ng'akuggyamu omuntu omulala.
You will see God making you into another person.
Amiina.
Amen.
Kuviira ddala ku lubereberye
From Genesis,
abantu Katonda akola bakole.
God just creates people.
Tayogera boogere.
He just doesn't speak through
Ayogera
them.
akola bakole. Ebirala
He
byonna
creates
yabyogera.
them. He
Naye
just spoke
abantu
others into
yabumba babumbe.
being, but he just molded people.
Kati bw'ojja mu nnyumba ya Mukama
Now when you come to the house of the
n'ogwa
Lord
mu mikono gya Mukama,
and you fall into the arms of
twala
the Lord,
obudde ng'oli ku bigere bye.
take time and be
Ajja
at his feet.
kukubumbamu omuntu ow'ekitiibwa.
He will mold you into an honorable person.
Kati njagala oleme kutya.
Now I don't want you to fear.
Ojja kulaba Elder Julie,
You'll see Elder Julie,
Elder Winnie,
Elder Winnie,
Musumba Lubwama,
Pastor Lubwama,
baani.
all those people.
Ogamba bannange bano nga baakitiibwa.
And you say, oh my God, these people are
Ekitiibwa
honorable.
naffe tukisanze wano.
We found the honor here.
Amiina.
Amen.
Leka kututya nnyo.
Don't fear us,
Tya
Lord.
Katonda.
You fear the Lord.
Ffe ekitiibwa tukisanze wano.
We found the honor here.
Omwana wuli ababuulidde.
she has
kati
told
ennyumba
us.
gyafubutukamu si bbaasi.
Now that the house that she hails from is not a
Ekitiibwa
bus,
kisanze mu mafuta.
she has found that honor in the
Omuntu ajja
anointing.
kulaba akankane n'okusaba gwemu amaanyi.
So you shouldn't be discouraged. You shouldn't resist from
Naye
praying.
naffe
Also us,
tusoomoozeddwako
we've been challenged
ne
before
tutuula
and we have sat
wansi w'amafuta.
under the anointing.
Kati oyinza okujja ng'ozze leero.
Now you might have come today.
Musumba Lubwama akamulaba omwaka gumu.
You have only seen Pastor Lubwama for a year.
N'otomanya nti waliwo abamulabidde emyaka egisoba mu 10.
And you don't know that there are those people who have seen him for over 10
Naye
years.
nga bakyamulemeddeko.
Yet they are still clinging
Ate nga
on to him.
bakula.
Yet they are
Oyo
prospering.
twalaba Canada.
We met a long time ago.
Nga ndiga ya Pastor Skinner.
And she was a sheep of Pastor Skinner.
Katonda n'amuleeta.
But God brought her.
Ne n'afuuka endiga yange.
And she became my own.
Ne tubeera ffenna n'okutuusa leero.
And we stayed together up until now.
Kati ojja kulaba omuntu musumba.
Now you'll see her and you say, Pastor.
Tubadde naye ebbanga.
But we've been with her for quite some time.
Naye kinsanyusa.
What delights me,
Tubadde naye ayambuka.
I've been with her, but she
Kati
keeps on
gwe ndi
elevating.
naawe oyambuka. Ojja kwambuka.
You'll also be
nga
elevated.
weekonectinze.
If you connect yourself,
Totula butuuze mu service.
don't just sit during the
Tobeera
service.
bubeezi ku online n'otunula.
Don't just watch me online.
Lwana.
Fight.
Yesu bwe yabeeranga awantu.
Every time Jesus would be in a place,
olunaku lumu baaleeta omulwadde.
there was a day when they brought a sick person
Nga ssebo tebalina we bayita.
and there was no way through.
Ne bagamba nedda.
They were like, no,
Katufune eddaala.
let us get a ladder.
Ennyumba tujja gizzaawo.
We shall rebuild
Ne
the house.
balinnya.
So they
Ne
went
baggyako
up.
ebbaati.
They
Ne
put
bassa
off the roof
omulwadde wakati.
and they made the patient
Ne Yesu bwe
descend.
yawulira ebikankana.
When Jesus heard what
Omwoyo
was
n'amugamba
trembling,
totya.
the Spirit told him
Waliwo
not to fear.
ekiddako.
There's something that's coming
Agenda
up next.
okuwulira nga mabati. Yasirisa mu preaching.
He never stopped with the preaching.
Agenda okulaba nga bassa omuntu.
Before he knew it, he saw a patient descending
N'amuwonya.
and he healed him.
Tebaba kuwaguza.
Had they not made a way through,
Tebandiwonye. Waliwo abantu abamu abasitiikinga.
there are some people who stick along.
Omu ku bantu abasitiikinga ye Julie oyo.
Some of the people who stick around is Julie.
Mukama bw'ayogera naye.
When God speaks to her,
Ava eri Mwatota ajja eno.
when God spoke to her and she came from Watoto to here,
Namusimbira ekkuuli. Jangu babuulire.
come tell them.
Praise God.
Praise
Kama
him.
yebazibwe.
When I decided to come to this church, it was 2011.
Bwe nasalawo okujja mu kanisa eno mu 2011,
I had issues at work, so I told
nalina
Pastor.
ebizibu gye nkolera ne ngamba musumba.
He told me, you come and we pray, we have evening services.
N'angamba jangu tusabe tubeerayo n'ebyoto buli lweggulo.
So I came
Ne nzija
and we prayed here for a month.
ne tusabira wano okumala omwezi.
Whatever it was that was happening at work,
Byonna ebyaliwo ebyali biriwo ku mulimu
somehow passed and I was sorted.
ne biyitawo era ne mpaguza.
So when that happened,
Ekyo bwe kyabaawo
I said, I think it's high time I actually became a member of this church.
ne ngamba naye nandisazeewo ne nfuuka memba w'ekkanisa eno.
Because from 2005, every time I have
Kubanga
a
okuva mu
problem,
2005 buli lwe nabeeranga n'ekizibu,
Pastor is the one that I call to pray for me.
musumba gwe nakubiranga n'ansabirako.
But I'm a member of this other church.
Naye nga ndi memba wa Watoto
I host sale in my house.
era nga nsembeza abantu ne
I am a
tusaba.
section leader in my territory. But when I have issues,
Naye nga buli wemba
Pastor
n'ekizibu
Lubwama.
nga musumba
when
gwe
people
nkubira.
ask me who is your pastor, I
Nga buli
tell
abantu
them
bwe
Pastor
bambuuza nti
Lubwama.
ani musumba we era nga mbagamba
They
musumba
ask me,
Lubwama.
but we don't know that name in
Ne
Watoto.
bangamba naye eryo erinnya nga tetulimanyi mu
So I
Watoto.
decided to come and be a member.
Ne nsalawo ne nzija mbeere memba wano.
I would come every Sunday
Nga nzija buli Sande
and pray here every Sunday.
ne nsabira wano buli Sande.
And when I came, I think that's the time I was starting the morning service, the 8 o'clock service.
Bwe najja nali nga nsaba saavisi ya kumakya.
So I would come for both services.
Najjanga ne nsaba saavisi bbiri.
After like 2 months,
Oluvannyuma lw'emyezi
Pastor
ebiri
called me and said, Julie,
musumba n'ampita
what
n'ambuuza-
happened to your church in Watoto?
n'ambuuza nti ekkanisa yo yabaaki ya Watoto.
I told him it's there.
Ne mugamba gy'eri.
And he said, but why do you come here every
N'ambuuza naye
Sunday?
lwaki ojja wano buli
He
Sande.
said, because this is now where I want to pray, Pastor.
Ne mugamba wano we njagala okusabira
I said,
musumba.
okay, if you want to pray from here,
N'angamba oba oyagala kusabira wano
you go back and tell your pastor the other side
ddayo ogambe musumba wo
that
ku
you are
Watoto
moving from Watoto and you're going to change churches.
nti ogenda kuva mu Watoto ojje mu kanisa eno.
Remember, I was a section leader
Jjukira nali nina section gye
and I used to
nkulira
host sale in my home every
era nga
Wednesday.
nyina abantu bensembeza
So
buli
it was
lwakusatu.
impossible for me to chase all those people out of my my home because
nali sisobola kugoba abantu bonna abali
I
basembere
cannot
wange.
be a member of Miracle Fellowship and then I have people of Watoto in my
Sisobola
home.
kubeera nga ndi memba wa wana ate nga nyina abantu ba Watoto bensembeze
So I did
waka.
not tell the pastor.
So omusumba
I
saamugamba.
just disappeared for one Sunday
Nabulawo Sunday
and then I came back the next Sunday and
ne nkomawo
continued.
Sunday endala.
Then pastor called me after 2 Sundays and said, Julia,
Omusumba
I sent you,
n'ampita oluvannyuma
but
lwa
you did
Sunday
not
bbiri.
do what I told you.
N'angamba naye tewakola kye
So I was
naggamba.
like, but who told pastor?
Ne ngamba naye ani yagambye
Because I have
musumba.
not told anybody.
Kubanga sina gwe
I have
naagambye.
not told my husband. I have not told Winnie. I have not told
Sigambye mwami
anybody. So,
wange Winnie, sina gwe ngambye.
so I said, maybe, I don't know, maybe he just sees I look like I have not done it.
Ne ngamba oba alaba bulami nti no kye yangamba saakikoze.
So at the end of that second month,
So oluvannyuma lw'omwezi ogwo ogwokubiri,
the one thing which actually touched me so much,
ekintu ekyasinga okunkomako,
I got my tithe
nafuna ekimu kyange eky'ekkumi
and I brought it to him.
ne nkimuleetera
Very excited.
nga ndi musanyufu
And I
nnyo.
told him, Pastor, here is my tithe.
Ne mugamba ekimu ky'ekkumi kyange kiikino.
He told me, did you say tithe or seed?
N'angamba ogambye ekimu kya kkumi oba nsigo?
I said tithe.
Ne mugamba kimu kya kkumi.
He said, you take back this money to Watoto.
N'angamba zino sente zizzeeyo ku Watoto.
And I looked at him and I said, why?
Ne mutunuya ne mubuuza
He said,
lwaki.
Julie, your church is Watoto.
N'angamba Julie, kanisa yo Watoto.
I am just your friend. You
Nze
just
ndi
come to
mukwano gwo.
fellowship here.
Ne okuŋŋaana bukuŋŋaanizibwa.
Pastor, but I've been praying here for 2 months.
Ne mugamba ne musumba badde nsabira wano okumala emyezi
He
ebiri.
gave me a whole story about God is
N'ampa
omnipresent,
story enamba
but
nga
he's
Katonda
also
wali buli wamu.
geographical. He's going to send his angels there because he
Agenda
knows you're
sindika
there.
bamalayika be eyo
I
kubanga
do not
akimanyi
want
nti
to
gy'oli.
get in the way of God and your future.
Era tetwagala kuyimirira mu kkubo lya Katonda ne future yo.
I remember I got that money and I went back, but I was crying
Esente
from
zo
here
nazifuna ne nzirayo naye nali
to
nkaaba.
my home.
Ne nzirayo ewange.
I think Pastor doesn't like me.
Ne ngamba oba oli awo omusumba tanjagala.
Maybe he has just been lying to me all these years.
Oba abadde annimba bulimbi okumala emyaka gino
Says
gyonna.
I'm his friend, but how can he chase me with my
Angamba
money?
nti ndi mukwano gwe naye angoba atya ne ssente
The
zange.
tithe, it is supposed to go to God, and God is everywhere.
Ekimu ekyekumi kirina kugenda wa Katonda era Katonda ali buli wamu.
The next day he called me and asked me if I'd taken the tithe.
Olunaku olwaddako n'ankubira n'angamba oba nali nkituteyo ekimu
I
eky'ekkumi.
remembered how he had told me I had not said bye. I knew he
Ne
was going to
nzijjukira bwe yali
be on my
aŋŋambye
case.
nsiibule ate nga nali sisiibudde.
So I said, I'm not going to wait for him to tell me again that I have
Ne
not
ŋŋamba
done
sigenda
it.
kuddamu kumulinda kuŋŋamba
So I
nti
took the
nsiibule.
tithe.
Ne nkwata ekimu eky'ekkumi.
And then I said, okay, now the next time I take my tithe, I'm going to lie to him that it is a seed.
Ne ŋŋamba bwe naddamu okutwala ekimu kyange ky'ekkumi nja
Because
kumulimba
now
kino
he was not
nsigo.
allowing my things. I said, I
Kubanga
have to find
ayitakkiriza
a way.
bintu byange nali nina okuwaguza.
But somehow God, I think, was on my side. That
Naye Katonda
man,
yali ku luuyi lwange.
he kept putting it on pastor's heart, and pastor insisted
N'asigala
I
nga
should
kiteeka
go.
ku mutima gwa pasita era n'asigala nga ŋŋamba.
One Sunday I came and I was sitting down there,
Sande emu najja nali ntudde wali.
and pastor told me, Julie,
Musumba n'aŋŋamba Julie.
today is the last time I'm telling you about going back to Watoto.
Leero lwe lunaku olusembeyo lwe nkugamba okuddayo ku
If you
Watoto.
do not go back and say bye to the pastor,
Bw'otaddayo n'osiibula pasita we
I am
Watoto.
going to bring you up here,
Ngenda kuleeta mu
and
maaso
I'm going to
wange.
tell this whole church, this person is not a member of this church.
Era ŋŋambe ekkanisa yonna nti n'ono
Please
si
say
memba wa
bye to
wano.
her and
Era
you know
mumusiibule.
that she's not a member of our church.
Si memba wa kkanisa eno.
I said, what is wrong? What have
Ne
I
ŋŋamba
done?
kiki ekigenda mu maaso ki kye nkoze.
I did not know who to ask now what to
Nali
do, because
simanyi ani gwe naabuuza.
pastor was the person that I knew.
Kubanga musumba ye gwe nali mmanyi.
So I decided, you know what, let me just go and I say bye to these people.
So ne nsalawo ŋŋende nsiibule aba Watoto.
I went to Watoto,
Ne ŋŋenda ku Watoto.
one evening service.
Service emu ey'olweggulo.
I feared to talk to Pastor Joshua because
Ne ntya okwogera ne Pastor
the
Joshua
first thing
kubanga
he said when he saw me,
kye yasooka okwogera nga ndabye.
Julie,
Yaŋŋamba nti Julie.
ever since Paula went to Gayaza, you also went to boarding school or what?
Okuva Paula bwe
Haven't
yagenda
seen you in a
egayaza
long
naawe
time.
wagenda mu kisulo ng'oludde okulabika.
So I said, now, do I tell him now?
Ne ŋŋamba kati
I
mugambe
said, no,
kati.
Pastor, I didn't, but you know, I moved.
Ne mugamba pasita saagenda
So
naye
I was
ate
beginning my
natambulamu.
story. I think someone came,
Kati nali
stopped
ntandise
me.
story yange omuntu n'ajja n'endekera
but
awo.
there was an associate pastor
Kati yali ng'ayambako buyambi senior pastor.
called Pastor Godson.
Waliwo associate pastor gwe bayita Pastor
I
Godson.
went and I told Pastor Godson, Pastor, I am leaving Watoto.
Ne ngenda ne mugamba nti no pastor ngenda va mu
I found
Watoto.
another church that I'm going to.
Nafunye ekkanisa endala gye ŋŋendako.
Pastor is called James Victor Lubwama.
Era ng'amanya g'omusumba
I have known
wange.
him for the last 6 years.
Era mbadde mumanyi okumala emyaka
I am sorry,
6.
but I have never told people that you're my pastors. I always said that he was my pastor.
Mu nsonyi we sigambangako bantu nti nno mwe basumba bange bulijjo gwe njogerako ng'omusumba wange.
And I'm really going.
era ngenda.
So the man said, why? Is it
Omwami
what we are not
n'ambuuza
doing? What are we
kiki
not doing right? Asked
kiki
him many
tutakola
questions.
bulungi, n'ambuuza ebibuuzo
I
bingi.
told him nothing, but I find peace
Ne
when I
mugamba
go the
tewali,
other
naye
side.
emirembe ngifunira eri.
That is how it is. It is just a spiritual thing. I feel comfortable
Kintu kya mwoyo,
spiritually with him.
mpulira mirembe nga ndi
He asked
eri.
me where is the church. I told
N'ambuuza
him.
ekkanisa gy'eri era ne
He
mugamba.
said, I don't know him. I've never heard of him.
N'angamba simumanyi era simuwulirangako.
He said, but if that's what you wish for,
N'angamba naye bw'oba kyekyo ky'oyagala
and it is the Lord's will,
era nga kwe kwagala kwa Katonda,
blessings, enjoy your life and grow in the
kankuwa
spirit.
emikisa era genda onyumire obulamu bwo bukule ne mu mwoyo.
Then I came back on Sunday,
Ne nkomawo ku Sande.
and Pastor saw me and he said, now you did it.
Musumba n'andaba n'angamba kakati nno wakikoze.
That is when I gave up and I said, this is the place for me to
Kati
speak.
we nawanikira ne ŋŋamba kye kino ekifo kye nnina okubeeramu.
He has the word, he has the
Alina
anointing.
ekigambo, alina amafuta.
If you have been lying to him like I did that
Bw'oba obadde
time,
omulimba nga we namulimba mu biseera ebyo,
just know your turn is coming. He will come for
manya
you.
nti no taani ye jjajja kugamba.
God bless you so much.
Katonda abawe
Amen.
omukisa.
Are you blessed by her testimony?
Muweereddwa omukisa n'obujulizi bwe.
Yes. Buli kawungeezi Katonda service agikola mu ngeri ye.
God does every service in its own way.
Ye Mukama yabadde ayagala okitegeere bw'otyo.
God wanted you to know it that way.
Ekyamazima
The truth is,
nali njagala afunemu.
I wanted her to gain from this.
Afunemu.
I wanted her to gain from it.
Abantu abamu
Some
temuli
people-
committed eri mafuta kyabula
You're not committed to the anointing. That's why
oyinza okubeera wano
you might be here
nga oli mu kyaki nga 2 oba 3.
and you're committed to 2 or 3 churches.
Olumu mmanya ne soogera
At times I can know, but I don't speak of it.
naye amazima gali nti
But the truth is,
baako woositiikinze.
stick somewhere.
Nze nali mwagala kwa yali mukwano
I
gwange
loved her because she was my friend,
naye nga njagala abenefiting emafuta gano
but I wanted her to benefit from this anointing
kubanga manyi nti
because I know
bw'otomanyira kwekomiitinga.
that before you commit yourself,
Kino nkyogera nnyo.
I often speak
There
about
is no
this.
commitment without involvement.
Tewali kwewaayo kutali mu kwenyigiramu.
Praise God.
Mukama yeebazibwe.
Praise God.
Mukama yeebazibwe.
God is good
Katonda mulungi
and all the
ekiseera
time.
kyonna.
Wow. I'm called Birungi Ruth.
Erinnya lye
Akwera.
erinnya lye lyeryo.
I am glad that God saved me,
Ye musanyufu kuba Mukama yamulokola.
that I'm born again,
Era yeebaza Katonda nti mulokole.
and I want to thank God for my life.
Neebaza nnyo Katonda olw'obulamu bwange.
Last year around August,
Omwaka ogwaggwa mu mwezi
I was
gw'omunaana
diagnosed with cancer,
baazuula nti nina kookolo.
and so I I got some little bit of treatment in Mulago. But then my doctors advised me that I needed to get more advice. So I went to India around December. And on 20th December, I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. It had attacked my lungs, had attacked my back, my backbone, my hip bone, my colon, my neck and chest. And so I was actually told that I had 1 year to live. That was last year in December. So I came back. When I came back, I was actually very, very weak. I couldn't move by myself. Neither could I bathe myself. I was coughing uncontrollably. And I had a lot of water in the lungs. And so the doctors advised me, because I was over coughing, so they say that they had to cut me, to operate me and remove the waters in the lungs. So I insisted they couldn't do that. When I'd come from, my sister prays from here. My sister is called to Kolikwa Anna. She's here. So when I was in India, I was in a very bad state, so they were praying for me. This church was praying for me. People were praying for me. So when I came back, I remember I was lying there. She told me, let's go to our church and they pray for you. So I came here. I was lying there. I was not walking. They were holding me. So after... it's a long story, so to cut the story short, that's the state that I was in. I came here, Pastor gave me a prophecy that you're going to, God is going to heal you slowly by slowly. I still remember those words, and I was really, really coughing, and I would use like 5 towels in a day. And what happened is that around March there, something that I never shared, I've been here before, but I didn't get an opportunity. I think it hadn't happened yet. So I was at home and got a revelation. And one of the things, it was a very big story that I won't mention here, but one of the things God told me was to assure me of my healing. I'd never talked with God before. I used to hear people say, God has said this. I thought it was a fallacy, or it is something they are just getting out by themselves. But clearly I had the voice of God telling me, you're going to be healed. But the state I was in, still I was a little bit weak, and I was coughing. There was a lot of coughing that was taking place. But I thank God, because God has brought me this far. I am very strong, and God has remove the pain in my body. I don't have any pain in my body, and I'm assured of God's word, because He told me you're going to be healed. I am standing in that word, and I believe that the God who talked to me and the God who has healed me, because I had 1 year to live, it means that by December I would be dead. But it is now we are getting to September. I am upright. I am upright. I'm talking to you. I don't have any pain in my body. And so that is for me a great testimony to God. I cover my testimony with the precious blood of Jesus. I silence any power of the enemy that wants to attack my testimony, because I believe in the name of Jesus Christ that I'm going to have my testimony. I'm going to India next week. I believe I'm coming back with a finalization of what God has started. I want to thank the pastor. He has been asking that I should come. But I want to really thank him. When I was in India, they prayed for me. I remember at one time I was in bed alone. I could not talk. I could not walk. The pain was extremely too much. I talked to my sister and she said, "We are going to pray for you." They prayed for me. I thank them very much. I thank my sister who has been there for me. I want to thank my husband. I want to thank God. People, God is a mighty God. If you're doubting your God, just see God from me. Or if you're serving another God who is not mine, just serve my God, because my God is real. He makes mountains, he moves mountains as he promised us. I will move the mountains ahead of you. If you only have faith as small as that of a grain, I'm going to move that mountain on your side. He has done it for me. He's going to do it for you. That mountain that is right in your face is going to be accomplished. Praise God and God bless you.
Thank you, sister.
I want to see the doctor.
You can sit.
Are you around? Come tell us, come tell us. Friends, how many saw that lady? You mean you slip up your hand? This is awesome. That lady. There's certain things she hasn't mentioned that she... And yet the doctor speaks things so verbatim. I pray that you speak it all. What are we trying to consider? We are opening your eyes. The Lord, she said, if you're not serving her God, if you're doubting, begin to serve her God. The Lord who healed her can heal you. Lift therefore your eyes and begin to see that God healeth.
Amen.
Amen. Maybe you came and you're feeling ill-ish. And you are attacked. Cancer. And someone today is walking. When I saw her, and the last time I saw testimony, and when I told her that we didn't tell us before and after. Praise the Lord, brethren. We bless God so much for the life of Ruth. She wouldn't be alive today. Even if the doctors had given her delay of 1 year, even a year was bigger.
It was too much. A year was too much.
They were just encouraging her, I think.
But surely it was. It was supposed to be less than a year.
If too
much, maybe 3 months.
When we brought her here, by the time the ushers were available, she needed like 4 or 5 ushers to support her, to lift her. She could not leave the ground, like she said. Imagine God. We just look and behold.
she improves every day.
And we believe that when she goes to India,
confirmation
testimony.
God
has brought her from far. Every doctor we got,
one of the best specialists. Naye nga bw'atulabako kati kye yakola twayingiranga roomu nze ng'atusaasirako obusaasi. Atandikira ku Ambrose n'amugamba bambi Mr. Ambrose naye nga mu butuufu olaba oli amusaasira ng'ali nga tuwa this palliative care nga manyi after all you're going to die. So yayogerako ne musawo kubanga bo basawo bombi nga bamanyiganye n'amwashuwalinga n'amugamba tetulina kyamaanyi kye tusobola kati nga amazzi nga mangi nnyo obeera n'amazzi mu lungs kati option gye baali bamuweeyo mu
they wanted to operate
and
drain the fluids.
That is even going to make the matters worse.
The doctor said it would escalate. If you have cancer and then you cut, it becomes viral.
So it was not any. It
meant nothing.
The
day I got her from the airport and brought her home,
I just ran away.
Because
I knew anytime she's going to die, she would cough and you think she's going to die from there and then.
So when we arrived home, I left. Because there's nothing much I could do. I left.
The next day
we agreed that the following day should have to come here. Before even I came, they came. But I spent a sleepless night. I left my phone very close. I knew they would raise me that with an obituary. From India to here, when they began the chemo, it killed all the cells
up to zero.
And they put the nutritional one and they all died.
I was so worried because she called me. Nangamba, I'm supposed to travel. Nesisobola kutravelinga kubanga sina white blood cells.
I do not have all the white blood cells.
And the doctors are telling me I cannot travel.
So
najja wano.
So I came here.
I was seated musoma nagamba waliwo abantu wano abeera alikiridde.
Pastor said someone who were worried. I came, of course. May God deal with what is worrying you. By the time I raised her, the doctors examined. They realized she had only 2.
Blood cells more than 5,000, I think.
They are beyond 5,000.
But for her, she had 2. And she traveled on those 2 cells up to here. But it was all the power of God. Because she could have died on the plane. Twagenda nze ne mulamu wange okumukima ku airport.
Went to fetch her from the airport.
Twasanga nga ennyonyi yali emaze okutuuka.
The plane had already arrived.
But we all got scared. Nga tetukyayogera nga teri ayogera ne munne.
No one was communicating.
Tusirika busirisi
ne
tutunula.
Just spellbound.
Ne tulowooza oba yafiiridde mu nnyonyi. That's why she's not coming out. Nsindikirako ne musumba message awo nali ku airport.
I sent a message to pastor.
Tufreeze tulinga bayiyeko amazzi.
We had frozen.
Nga really tumanyidde kwegamba nga tuli mu state eyo nti oli alinda omulamu.
We are in shock waiting for a dead body.
But we thank God. Twagenda okulaba nga wali omuntu atukubira essimu.
Someone raised us.
Natugamba omuntu wamwe wuuno wano.
Here is your patient.
Mufulumiza amutadde ebweru.
She's out.
We
met her outdoors.
And then we took her back home.
When
she was so excited.
When she came
but for us it was a different story. We would want to cry. So
when I went back home, I cried so hard. I cried so hard.
Because I didn't want her to see me crying. So But when we came here, Musumba namuteekaawo n'abuulira service number ngamba ye Musumba lwaki wakiri awo mu makati tayimirizaamu n'asooka amuwayo ekigambo kale wakiri n'amuteekako engalo n'amusabira nebasiza wali nga ne byayogera nze siwulira naye nga ndi mu manyi nti waliwo ababeera mu state bwetyo kyano n'obeera ng'ogamba naye wakiri kale singa Musumba nteekako engalo nga nange mu butuufu kyempulira ngamba kale wakiri Musumba singa amuteekako engalo wakiri n'amusabira n'abulira sambo n'empanvu ennyo nengamba wakiri kale amusabireko kubanga nze nga sikyalina patience yadde eddakiika emu naye neebaza Katonda bwe yamuwa ekigambo ekyo bwe twaddayo mu ddwaliro newankubadde nga abasawo baali boogera bye boogera nga n'embeera yonna eraga nti tewali ssuubi nze nasigalawo mu kigambo alina obulumi bungi nnyo 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 nga bwe mukwata ng'agamba ani nkwata wano nga by the time you touch the pain is down on the last stop nga kugamba nga a freezinze with pain. But I will stick in that word and pray in the word. Ngamba Mukama wagambye
Lord, you said
omukyalo ono ajja kuwona
that she will recover.
Ajja gaininga amaanyi ge buli lunaku.
Every other day she will gain strength.
Mukama kale muwaga olwaleero.
Give her strength for today.
Muwonye okuwonyezebwa kw'olwaleero.
Give her healing for today.
Nga buli lunaku nsaba okuwonyezebwa kw'olunaku.
For that day I would pray for healing.
So bwe twava mu ddwaliro ne tuddayo ewaka.
Having left the hospital, we went home.
Praying in the same words.
Tusigalanga tusabira mu kigambo ekyo.
Lunaku lumu.
One day.
We tried to tugenze mu bathroom.
When we went to the bathroom,
ne mulekaawo n'amazzi.
I left her there.
Nga gocha ne mugamba kandeeta amalala.
I said, let me bring water to cool.
Nga bendinze.
When I came back, she was bending already. I looked, I said, what?
Mpulira nsobola okutama.
I feel I can bend.
And that was the beginning of her healing. Nagenda awonyezebwa. From there she could, help herself out bathe. She could help herself with other, n'emirimu emirala. Omulundi omulala nagenda okuddayo. Ngamba nsibye mu compound nga nkuula omuddo. Nga n'omugongo tegukyamuluma.
The back was no longer painful.
Pain negenda bwetyo buli.
It kept on receding.
Paka kati wakugambira nti talina pain.
That she feels no more pain.
Nkugamba omuntu akugamba nti talina pain.
But for a person to say that she doesn't have pain.
The
pain was so excruciating.
I've never seen anybody with that pain. The pain
because the pain was so excruciating.
She's a very strong woman.
The pain was so strong. If God can take that pain, indeed God heals.